Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on creating your slip knot when you start a crochet project. The yarn I'm using is just regular medium weight yarn, and I'm using a H hook, which is a 5mm hook, which is the width, and you can use an H or an I. I think you can also use a G for these. H is a good way to begin though. H is a good beginner and works well with a number 4 medium weight yarn, which is what this right here is. It tells you that it is a medium weight yarn, and it tells you that you can use it with a 4.5. I'm using a 5 point because I don't have a 4.5. And it says knitting needles, but as long as your shaft is the same length, same millimeter, it's not really going to matter. But it tells you right here that it's for knitting needles, but that just, is kind of a rough guide. So when I crochet, I have the yarn in my hand like this. It just works better for me, and it's really easy to just have those 2 fingers down and pick up the yarn like that. You are going to loop it over your finger like this, all the way across, and have this X so that your working yarn is at the bottom and your tail is back here at the top. And you're going to go under your working yarn and grab your tail and pull it through. Now I turn my hook up so that I don't lose it, and then I'm going to slip my finger out. All you do now is tighten, and you have a slip knot. And if you pull on your loose end, it will tighten it up, and now you can crochet. Which you do want to leave that kind of loose so that you can slip it in and out fairly simply. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that one more time so that you can get a feel for how to make a slip knot. I'm just going to undo it and go back over my hand and toss my tail to the back so that I have this X. I'm going to go under and over and grab, and then pull out my hand. And that's my slip knot. Show you guys a couple more times because my camera does not want to focus on me, but that's fine. We can still do this. I'm going to take my yarn in my hand and go over and toss it to the back. I'm going to go under the first one and grab the tail and slip my finger out. You'll get better at this and a whole lot faster the more you practice it. So just sit here and try to figure out how to catch your tails. Oops, see? I lost my finger before I had my slip knot made. It's okay. I'm going to go back through it again, one more time. Let's see. I'm going to stop looking through my camera and actually look over it so I can do this, because it's making it difficult. I can go under and grab and let my finger go. And slip knot. I'm going to go throw it to the back, under and over, and grab and pull it tight. See how simple that becomes when you start getting used to it? You'll pretty much just grab it and go. And at this point, it's kind of just second nature to you. Throw it over your finger, grab the first hook and the tail, and see, that's what I like to do. I like to just do it off the back of my hand. So there's my X, and then I go under and over. Sorry guys, losing my voice. And then what I'll do is I'll make sure my point right here is on my finger so that I can grab that and then turn, and then all I have to do is slip my finger out. That's another way. Once you get used to making your slip knots, you can do it like that, and it just makes it a whole lot easier for you. Under, over and pull it through. Different ways that you can achieve that with the same technique. You know, it's just that pulling it through part, you can get kind of crafty with however is comfortable to you. But as long as you remember that you go flip it to the back so that your tail is on top, you'll be good. You can tuck it in right here and grab it and pull it back through. That's another way to do it. But just practice, and before you know it, you'll have a pretty ripple afghan or something, which is something I'm fixing to start. I'm not going to use this particular thread yarn, but I want to start a ripple afghan. I'll show you guys a picture of it right here. I just printed off the pattern, and this is what it looks like. It's really pretty, and I think it's going to look awesome. I just need to decide what colors I'm going to use and whatnot. Easy ripple afghan. And when it's done, it looks like that. It's pretty much just 2 rows. You have the first row here and the second row here. And you just use 2, 3, 5, however many colors you want to use. You can even keep it solid if you want to. But before you do anything, you have to learn how to use a slip knot. Oops. Alright, throw it to the back, slip it under, slip it over, pull it through, get your finger out of there, and use your tail to tighten it, and there you go. From there, you can start your crochet with chains, or whatever your project calls for. But that's how to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you learned something. Let me know. Bye.